So I've been a bit lax in making videos of what I've been doing with Ermintrude recently, because she's in the workshop. So I thought I'd make a quick little video, show you what I'm up to, because she's been off the road for what, a week now, whilst I've been sorting things out. So she's in the workshop. You can see it's a little bit tight in here, but there's a pit under there. So I've got her over the pit at the moment, and a little bit tight to get around here. And at the moment it's missing the trailing arms, because I've got them both off. So there's a way. You have to excuse the state of this. This workshop's like, I need to do some tidying up. It's a bit sad in here, but oh yeah, we've gone fluffy. So got my compressor, welders. So I've got a nice workshop here that I can do most things. And this is what I've been doing. Changing the bushes, these bushes in the end of the trailing arm, because they had one of them had completely gone. So as soon as you pulled away, it was banging, and yeah, and a bit of a weird thing to take off actually, because one of the bolts that holds it in, and it's actually that one there. When they put it in, they feed it through from this way. So to take it back out again, you've got to take the shock off. Yeah, I did, and I just sort of grinder to it and I'll change the bolt. So my mission now is to get back in that pit and get these trailing arms back on, so I can get my beautiful girl out the workshop and back on the road. So I'm busy under here at the moment trying to get all this back in. It's obviously, as soon as you take it out, everything springs round on the axle. So I'm on a bit of a mission to get the bolts in. Obviously I'm putting them in the different other way around to the way that they were originally, so I can get them back off again. I have got poly bushes for those rear bushes, but to be fair, the ones that were in it were solid, so I didn't want to make it any harder than it was, so I left them alone, but changed both of the front ones. So hopefully that should stop it, and if not, then I'm putting the bolts back on the right way around, and I'll know how to get them back off. They're not too bad. So yeah, got that side to do. I've only just started to locate it, but yeah, it takes a bit of wobbling of the axle to get it all in. But luckily, I got myself a pit, which makes life a lot easier. So as you can see under there, there's a little bit of rust that I've got to get going. So I'll get the needle gun out and get painting, just to give it a few more years. But actually, in fairness, it ain't that bad under here. The springs twisting the axle, so I'm having to like wedge a bit of wood in and then find the bloody hole. Usual problem, isn't it? Try to find the hole, put a bit of fur around it, and I might stand a chance. Dear me. Try again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's find a fucking hole. I need another water. Oh, that one. This will though. Calvin Bennett. Nearly. I wonder, can I get something in here to hold this whilst I mess with it with the jack? Yeah, I got a jack in there. Where's that little jack? Fit off here. Look. I need to clean this pit out, it's me. Alright, we'll get that in up there. Little 2-ton jacklet, perfect. What's that in there? Tighten that up. see how that works. Look at that. What's that in? Right, that's about the right length. Bring it down a bit. And I see, gotta get a bit jiggy with it. Okay. Find a different bar to do that with. That might be better. Nearly, very nearly. Oh, so close. Oh, get cramp. I tell you what, I'm nearly 50. This used to be hard work when I was 20. Look at the steam coming off the top of my head. That tells you how hard work I've been doing today. But you know what? It's kind of why I bought it, to have a little bit of a mess around and something to tinker with. And in reality, this ain't too bad. It's just me taking time doing it rather than getting air tools out and getting all brutal like a garage would. But yeah, right, I'll go do some battle. Okay, I've got the arms in. It was a bit of a mission, I've got to say, trying to spring everything into place, but there's we're done. So now the only thing now is to jack it up, get the axle stands off, and go for a test drive. Well, got it up and running, so let's go for a test drive, and hopefully no more banging from the back end. Ermintrude's back on the road again. Well, whilst I was doing it, I also changed the fuel filter. So I've been having somebody on a forum saying that if you don't put the original filter in these, they don't like it sometimes. Something to do with the amount of fuel flow through it. Anyway, so I've changed it anyway. 30 quid, it's worth it again. Well, I've cleared all the faults, engine management faults, so I've got none on it at the moment. We've got a new filter, we've got these trailing arm bushes are done. I know at some point I've got to do the brakes. I've got a set of rear pads in the boot, and end of this month I'll get a set of pads and discs for the front, and then go on a mission to change them all over. So I know it's done, and whilst I'm there I'm going to get underneath it and do a bit of painting. Has anyone painted underneath the car before? I've used wax oil and stuff, but this thing's already pretty, I mean, it's not bad, but there is surface rust, so I'm thinking of just going at it and then painting a bit of that cure rust on it, let that do its thing where it goes all white and crusty and then black and crusty, and then I don't know, hammerite, or even that stuff they put in the bed of pickup trucks, that weird plasticised paint. That stuff's incredible. You can hit that with a hammer and it doesn't seem to move. Might be good for that. Just paint it underneath with that. But, well, anyway, so far so good. There's absolutely no knocking from the back now. Driving straight enough and fine enough. Got no engine management light. Engine's behaving itself. Looks like. Well, we'll find out in a minute, because we've got a hill start here to come out of get out of Portland Village, and normally the light will come on here because you've got to give it a bit of welling. Let's get a little bit of kick down. So we'll find out. Well, I must admit, it's sort of going home time for everybody now. It's about 6 o'clock, so the roads are a bit busy. It's amazing, you know, lockdown hasn't finished yet, but it looks like everyone's just gone back to work and life's going on as normal, apart from with masks on. You know what? No light come on. I reckon we might be onto a winner here. I'm chuffed. I tell you what, I'm chuffed for today.